So yeah, I bought a Sailor Moon figure, but you know what? It's a really awesome Sailor Moon figure. This is, of course, the SH Figuarts Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon figure, and this is the first edition bonus that has the two different interchangeable faces here. I picked this up local at a pretty decent price, pretty much what I would have paid on Amazon or anything like that. And yeah, I'm starting out in the box. I normally don't, but hey. And there's a look at Serena, or Usagi, I believe is what her name was in Japan. But yeah, these guys, I heard a lot of bad things about some of the female figures from SH Figuarts, but a friend of mine, Chaka, got this, and I was won over. I gotta say I was. And of course on the side you got another look at Serena on top, and you got look here. So anyway, nice box, a little bit thicker than most of the Bandai Tamashii Nation stuff. So let's just go ahead and get her out. And you can see right there, she comes with a nice figure stand. It's one thing my Power Rangers figures, I gotta order the stands separately. I mean to get those. Yeah, she does come with a nice little figure stand. It's got 3 joints. What I would recommend, and it gives you this warning on the package, so if you don't read all the labels inside and stuff, always do these right here, because if you look, this peg is not that big. So you kind of want to use some caution with it, because they're all that small. So when you're twisting it, make sure you get up here next to where the joints connect and then move it. Same thing on every side here. And it does have a little clip at the front that kind of just scissors in. It can pop out. Just kind of friction in there. So yeah. But do you necessarily need this? No. If she's sitting on a flat surface, she'll sit pretty well. My board, well, my little studio is not as steady as it could be, so we might be using that a little bit. Now, she comes with a ton of accessories. That's one thing I love about these Bandai Tamashii Nations figures. For one, she comes with 7 hands. One's a little open fist for getting her wand. Another nice little peace sign. Yeah. She's got 2 pairs of closed fists. There's the other one on the left. She's got the devil horns. Hold on. These are really small, by the way, if you couldn't tell by my big meat hook hands. And they're just popping all over the place. Anyway, she's got a little, rock out hand. That's for her, like, signature pose. She'll punish you. One pointer. And another kind of just open kind of hand here. Now, one good thing about this that I haven't experienced yet with Bandai stuff, she comes with interchangeable faces, and she has 5 of them. The 2 at the top are the actual exclusive ones. You get a winking one, a crying one without her headband for when she's throwing her tiara weapon, one very serious, and one she is yelling at you. So yeah, look at all the faces there. And they're pretty easy to change out. The other hand is this one, where it actually has her little moon disc, her tiara, as it becomes a disc when she defeats something. 2 of her wands. We'll just get a close-up on that. Really nice detail on that. I mean, you can actually make out the green, yellow, and red jewels in the middle, and the etching on the blade, on the staff right there, that little star. So yeah, very cool with this. And you got another one that's just the same, except it's got the jewel in there, which gives her access to more power. Yeah, I watched this show. There is one little bit of paint I see on there, and I don't know, I don't want to scrape that or anything. Last accessory, we have Luna. Little cat that stands very well. Got a kind of a ball jointed tail, kind of a shallow ball joint, but you can put it like that. And the head, well, it's on a slight ball joint. You can kind of see it there. And we'll just put Luna off to the side if she'll stand up on my face over here. But for now, let's go ahead and take a look at Serena herself. And I gotta get this somewhere. You know what? I'll just put it back here, just back there. So yeah, this is a very, very nice figure, I gotta say. The paint apps, the proportions, she stepped right off of the cartoon. I love the design of this character, and there's just so many good things going on here. That's why I couldn't resist. Could not resist. One word of warning. These ponytails here, inside here, they are on a slight ball joint. When you first get this, and I've heard this from a couple people, that do not be rough with these because they will break. You need to delicately work them a little bit and just kind of get it freed up because they're kind of seized in there. So use caution when you're moving these around. They will move around pretty well once you get them out. I've heard they will come out, but I haven't even tried with her. But yeah, you can get a slight movement there. And you can go all the way out. It's pretty nice, especially some of the more dramatic poses she gets. And if you can't tell, this is almost like a translucent blonde here. And it kind of carries forth in these bangs on her head. This is solid, and so are the little, meatballs up here, as she's always teased about. So I don't understand why they did this translucent, but I can understand with here where they're kind of flowing out, so I get that. But up here, not so much. As you can see, really great. I love the paint apps on the eyes. You can see the little earrings, the necklace. There's like a little bit of paint fleck right there. I'm always afraid to like scrape anything because it might be a layer of paint. And you can see the green, red, and blue jewels there in the middle. You got the bow. Of course, they did the Power Ranger thing where they cut off the cuffs, but that's to get the double joint. And she got her nice pleated skirt, which has a hidden little cut here, so that you can get those full-legged and kick poses. Oops. Now there's one downside I'll say, since it just happened right there on camera. Whereas the Power Rangers figures had like pegs that actually had a ball on the end of there, she doesn't. It is just a straight-on post that just slides on. I mean, granted they stay on fairly well. I just noticed that they kind of will kind of easily fall off a little bit. So yeah, even the boots, you got nice little crescent moon right there. The paint apps on this figure are just so nice. I love the pinkish reddish color here. And like I said, she will stand just fine. Like I said, it's my, see, even on my little studio cloth thing here, she stands very well. So you can use the stand, which I'll probably pose her with the stand just because she does have a very small foot base here, if you'll notice, but she stands on it really great. So yeah, as far as articulation, you've got double jointed. I mean, you've got a ball joint here with pegs on both sides that'll rotate. You got a. This isn't a double jointed knee. It's just got a really deep hinge here, but it will go pretty much, past a 45-degree angle. So that's something. And we're gonna go look up her skirt, but sorry. She does have that ball joint in there that'll come down further and go up, and she's got a twist at the thigh. And you can get some pretty decent kicks and poses out of her. And I like how the skirt just really stays with her. So yeah, that's pretty cool. She does have torso articulation. There's nothing going on here at the waist, as you can see. I thought it was very pitted in there, and that somehow this would turn. Wait a minute, it does. It does. So yeah, she does have waist articulation, but now it feels kind of loose. But anyway, and she has it at the torso. Who is messaging me? It's probably one of the guys. Anyway, she does have a shoulder joint right in there that's on a ball joint. And she's got a ball joint at the shoulder, so inside the torso and shoulder. Her arms will twist right here. Or will they? I kind of was experimenting with this. I don't think it does. I think this is like a separate piece that's on here though. The arms will go past a 45-degree. And of course you've got the double-sided ball joints, like there. See? Ugh. I'm sorry about the coughing. I was really sick. That's why you didn't get any toy reviews. And she got a nice ball-jointed head that can get very expressive. So yeah, like I said, really just a great looking figure. I know this review might be running a little bit long, but she comes with so many accessories. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and pop one of her hands off and put on this one. And see, this hand's going to stay in a little bit better. I don't know what it is. And we're just going to go for the one wand that's got the crystal in it, just because, you know, that's the good one. So yeah, like I said, she can get some really, really great poses. That's her with her wand up. And yes, just very cool. I wish someone would stop messaging me right now, because I'm not going to stop this review to answer them. You're more important, guys. I keep snagging the pigtails. They're like little hooks. So yeah, you got that. And also with the interchangeable faces, we'll go ahead and take a look at her other accessory here that I've just knocked all the way back there. And I'll show you how the faces change out. Like I said, here's a better look at all the faces. Here, I'll just go ahead and take them out. So, like I said, you got the crying face here, which is pretty awesome looking. Got a nice wink that goes along with the peace sign. You've got serious Serena. We're going to call her Serena. I don't think it's Sagi. And then you've got one where she's yelling at you for doing something. So anyway, with the head, all you want to do is take the front of her hair and just slide it out. And after you do it a couple times, it does it a lot easier. And you just want to kind of grab maybe around like the ears, and it just comes off. When you first do it, it's a little bit sketchy. And it feels like you're like, where is this thing gonna like separate at? But after you do it a couple times, it doesn't like get uncomfortably loose. It just will start to relax a little bit, so you can get it out there a little bit easier. And like I said, her hand, the pegs on these things seem to get better if you change the hands out. And I'll just go ahead and take her and put her on the base here, which you kind of got to hook in above the bow on her back. Yeah, I'm kind of, you know, hurrying this along a little bit, but oops, there goes that hand. And we'll just take another hand and put it there. Let me see here. Come here, you. I've just got hands flying everywhere here. No, that's the wrong kind of hand. And there it goes. These hands are just so tiny. And there it goes. Huh. I am going to have to find that later. We'll go with this one. Fine. Hand just disappeared underneath my table. So now you got her kind of tossing her tiara in one of her finishing moves from the show. You can pose those out a little bit. So yeah, like I said, very nice figure, and if you're a fan of Sailor Moon or you know somebody that is, this is a perfect gift to pick up for them. I'm probably going to end up giving this to someone very special to me who did like Sailor Moon. But I did want to get the figure and review it and just show you guys how nice the SH Figuarts stuff can get with the female buck. Anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Links, and until next time, guys, I'm going to catch you later.